Gamers. Yo, it is freaking late. It is freaking late, but we out here. Yo, we actually out here though. We actually out here, gamers. We actually out here. Hold up. Let me make an announcement too. Hello, everybody. Why is it so? What the bruh? Monka. Yo, I swear the white bounce is crazy. Yo, what is this? Hold on. The white bounce is crazy. Impromptu early access Jufufu stream. Come join now and watch here on YouTube. Alright, bow. There we go. Bada beam, bada boom. Yup. What is a Jufufu? Yo, that's a great question. Also, is this fucking loud? Yo, that's kind of loud, low key. Hold up. Let me turn this shit off. Hold up. Yo, does this work? Okay, that's better, bro. That's way better, chat. Stream while I'm awake. Yo, what's up, Nagifuma? Okay, that's way better. Okay, for sure. It was so orange. Oh my god. Hi, everybody. Yeah, it's pretty late. Yeah. Exclamation point new vid, everybody. I need you all to go open it, go watch it. It's the early access guide. Yo, what's up, Compass? I'm a big fan. Thank you so much, Compass. Appreciate it. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Let me snooze button here. I actually saved my farming, chat. So we're gonna do farming right now and talk about Jufu. Let's go. Yeah. Ghost Games, welcome in. NXT, I'm the real Mo 62. Welcome in. Velkaz, Maz, welcome in. Nami Kamikaze, great to have you back. Riley, welcome in. Vaultner. Naifuma, ATS has been a minute, Weathermelon, Wokage, Jalen, what's good, J-Man, Flex, Harmony, Sergio, welcome in, Nookums, welcome in, Saul, welcome in, Spidey was good. I already watched the full video. I already saw your comments, guys. I already saw your guys' comments on the videos. W, guys, W. Thank you guys so much for supporting it. Yeah, whenever, chat, we have these early access, apparently you can spam dash attack. No, it's a bug. Don't do it. Lamauk. Fuck. Oh my god, people are so on it already, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god, people are already talking about the tech. The dash attack tech. It's a bug, guys. It's a bug. No, chat. It's a bug, bro. Typhoon, yo, what's up? Oh, Flex, new vid. Exclamation point, new vid. NEWVID. You never reply to my smash? Bro, okay, hold up. Hi. There, I reply to it. Linol's video spread fast. Oh yeah, the Linol video is okay. It's not that I have beef with Linol, but it's a bug. It's definitely a bug. So let's really quickly go to it, chat. Let's really quickly go to it. Like, this is dead ass a bug. It's not supposed to be in there. So I'll go through my whole rest of the Jufu guide, but just to those who know what we're talking about, I'm going to address it right now. It's an actual bug. This shouldn't exist in the actual game. So let's talk about it.
Yet the most useful tech of all is one I can't claim to have found, as I first saw it shared by Dundun on Billy, whose video I linked in the description. Remember how I mentioned that Hu Wei has an internal cooldown on his attack? Even if you're getting
Joshua's the next
200 might
camper.
every 30 seconds, the damage and days from having more aftershock chain attacks would really come in handy. Sadly, other than his automatic attack or momentum stacks, the only way of building might is through Fufu's EX special and ultimate.
So make
With
it
a
a lie,
10-second
count as
cooldown on
advanced
getting
tech?
momentum from assist follow-ups, this means there's effectively a hard cap on the amount of might that can be generated. Here's a neat trick though. If you let go of the attack button while spinning, Fufu will
bug.
launch Hui as an attack.
That's all I can say.
If you read the description, it just says that she will throw Hui to attack enemies. There's nothing about might build stated there. But if you try it in game, you realize that it does build might.
Okay. So yes, when you toss it out early, it builds might. 4 seconds for 100 might is wild. Yeah, it's not supposed to work like that. If you guys saw it, it just went from 0 to 100 real quick. It's not supposed to do that on the might bar. That is a bug. That is a bug. And I don't want to cause drama. It's not a big deal. But just so that you guys know, it is definitely a bug. It's not supposed to be in the game. It will be patched. How do I know this? I have confirmation. That's all I can say. What amount of might should happen? Just 25? It should just be 25. Yeah. Yeah. It should not go bow, 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 bow. Yeah, it should not do that. Yeah.
More than
even
that,
though it is fucking crazy, it would be so crazy if that existed, bro. Josh has dreams of alien contact. Yeah, I've talked to Zhong Li and we've gone through the contract, and he said no. So I tried rewinding his stream. I think I could see the bar shoot up. Yes, look at this. It's actually ridiculous.
As I first saw it shared by Dundun on Billy, whose video I linked in the description.
It just goes boop, boop, boop. Holy cow.
Remember how I mentioned that Hui has an internal cooldown on his attack? Even if you're getting 200 might every 30 seconds, the damage and days from having more aftershock chain attacks would really come in handy.
Yeah.
Sadly.
So, yeah, instead of getting good sleep schedule, I can't believe you. Don't worry, the stream's gonna be short. Don't worry, the stream's gonna be short. The only reason we're on live right now is because there's Jufufu early access. Exclamation point new vid, chat. Go watch the video, put it in the background. Chat, put it in the background, 0.25 speed, put it in the background, chat. Put it in the background. All right, I need y'all to pump up this fucking video. I needed to go ballistic. I want to go crazy. This video changed my life. The composition of my teams are gonna go holy. Thank you, Saul. Thank you, Saul. Okay, Mo. That's crazy. That the holy glaze. Holy glaze. Holy. Oh, okay. That's a lot of glaze. Holy. Yes. Lamau. Fufu's cute, but I don't know, pull her weight. Check out my poll suggestions guide in the previous video. Fufufu. Get it? Fufu. Get it, guys? Fufufu. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Yeah, make sure you put the video in the background, and we're gonna talk about the video right now, chat. All right, we're gonna talk about the video right now. So put it in the background. Put it on loop or something. Put it on 0.25 speed, because we'll watch the video and we'll give you director's commentary. So just put the actual video in the back and we'll watch this. All right. So really quickly, here's the might bar again. So if you guys see the might bar right there, it just
other than his automatic attack or momentum stacks, the only way of building might is through Fufu's EX special and ultimate. With a 10-second cooldown on getting momentum from assist follow-ups, this means there's effectively a hard cap on the amount of might that can be generated.
That's the point.
Here's a neat trick though. If you let go of the attack button while spinning, Fufu will launch Hui as an attack. If you read the description, it just says that she will throw Hui to attack enemies. There's nothing
if
about
this was
might
going
build
to be in the
stated
game,
there.
it'd be crazy.
But if you try it in game, you realize that it does build might.
But I can confirm to you guys that
you
can spam attacks like this, and you can gain 200 might.
Not just might from the throw, but also from Hui's own attack.
So what happens if you spam this attack? If you spam this attack and you keep doing it, I'll watch it rolling.
Ignores internal cooldown, which means you can loop it over and over.
Look at that! Look at that!
For a pretty absurd amount of might build.
boop,
So
boop.
Fufu stops being an
boop,
AFK
boop.
character.
And it, as long as you have a momentum stack, it won't consume it. So it'll gain the might, but it won't consume the momentum stack. That's the bug. Does that make sense, chat? So you guys are like, okay, how does this bug work? You need a momentum stack. And then you spam the dash attack. You let go and spam the dash attack. That's how the bug works. This is not going to be in live beta. This is not going to be in live beta. So you let it rip. You let it rip a lot. Yeah. And it builds up so much might. It is disgusting. Yeah, this is I put my little comment here. It's definitely going to be taken out because that is way too busted to gain 0 to 200 might off of that is ridiculous. That's crazy. But it's funny that people found that though. It's crazy. But yeah, definitely something that'll be taken out, chat. Definitely something that'll be taken out. Yo, what's up, Cringeworthy? Hey, what's goody, man? What's goody? But yeah, chat. Okay? If you guys already know how Jufufu works, now you know that's not going to be a part of it. For those who don't know how Jufufu works, are you guys ready to watch the early access guide? Welcome to your meow-tastic guide to Jufufu. That doesn't seem right. Jufufu's kit is meowvelous. That's not gonna work. Bro, I can't think of a cat pun. You could call this a catastrophe. Just roll the montage. So you guys know how I put a skit before, right? Before you guys know how I put a skit before. I couldn't think of a good skit. Don't put the crickets, bro. I just couldn't think of a really good one. So I was like, okay, let's just ult. You know what I mean? I'm gonna just ult on you guys. I'm a ult with my cat puns. I'm gonna just spam the dash attack. I'm gonna spam the dash attack, guys. Also, is the volume good, chat, for the video? Welcome, ZZ Proctons, to your early access. Yo, what's up, King? Hey, welcome in, dude. We're ready to give you the latest scoop on the Tiger Thyron and showcase the many tricks up her fur. That makes her one of the best overall stunner agents in the game. We'll show you how to play and build her to serve all of your stun needs. Okay, chat, I'm gonna let this run a little bit. I'm gonna go grab some water. I'll be right back, and I'll stop it at the important parts. And all the information is maybe a little bit louder. Let's begin to break down Jufufu. Let's first start with Jufufu's kit, and honestly, it all starts. I'm gonna go grab some water, but pay attention. Pay attention, chat. Pay attention to the kit. She has several forms of attacks when she's off field. First is her scratch ball, Hu Wei. This little ball of fun will be an automatic off-field attacking unit once you send him out. He will strike at the closest enemy within intervals of 4 seconds, gaining you stacks of the bar below Jufufu's HP bar. This is called Might. You'll collect 20 Might for each passive hit from Hu Wei, and with the bar reaching 100, that's the midpoint here, the flames will start to ignite as Jufufu and Hu Wei will combine to form a Baneblade and perform on-field attacks that are both infused with fire, and then launch an aftershock attack called the Suppressing Tiger Cauldron. All right. The chain attack. Also, Boogie, what's up? Super cool for a Tiger team, welcome in. Aside from having some fun animations, this is our second premium stun agent that can aftershock. Much Yo, Bell. Fufu's too cute. Fufu's absolutely adorable. But yeah, chat, I'm not gonna lie, we kind of called it. We were looking for, and I've been telling you guys this for a long time, right? I've been telling you guys this for a long time. We've been needing and wanting a stunner to make use of chain. No other stunner character in the game uses their chains at all. None. Zero. Zilch. I wish it was a 4-star. You mean A tier? Nah. With the amount of stuff that Jufufu has, she's definitely S tier material. Right. Her 0 to stun might not be as fast as Lighters, but it is incredibly strong overall, and the damage output paired with on-field characters makes a lot of sense. Trigger and of course Pokora. This aftershock is not as frequent, yet the damage coming from these attacks can be deadly in damage and
Is that why she's my least favorite, sadly?
Gonna say for Yuzuha.
As when you
That's
launch
fine.
the Suppressing Tiger Cauldron, you'll be granting your team the Tiger's Roar buff, increasing party
You
point crit
shouldn't
damage by
Copers
20%,
detected.
with a potential further
mean,
increase of 30% at core F.
Bro, like, you can have Panda, Jufufu, chain aftershocks, and Yixuan attacks at the same time. Like, the synergy is kind of crazy. What about Lycon? Could he proc Ice Shred during the chain attack? Yes, but he can do that. No. The Ice Shred is during stun windows. So whenever you're in a stun window and he attacks a unit, he can apply the 35% damage bonus buff. If that's what you're referring to. How much better of a choice is she compared to Pokora? She's definitely like 25% better in damage, and like I would say almost 40% to the stun. Like, she is quick. And I'll go through it at the build portion because, chat, pop quiz. For those who know Jufufu already, pop quiz. If you don't know Jufufu, it's fine. If you guys know Jufufu, what is the attack threshold? What is the attack threshold here? If you guys know Jufufu. Okay. Why the flip are you live? Early access Jufufu guide. Chat, exclamation point new vid. Click on the new vid, put it in the background while we watch this video. Put it in the background. Go support the video. Go support the shit out of this video. Early access Jufufu guide. Hell yeah. Yeah, so 3400, right? So 3400 is the tippy top. You do not need 3400. In fact, it might be statistically better that you guys just go 3100, I think. 3100 I think is should be that like nice middle ground to where you actually get the benefit of stun and your attack and your bonuses. I'm still doing a little bit of math on that just to make sure, but like even at 3000 attack, you're at 90 to 95 percentile in terms of Yixuan damage bonus buff. So is food best of for Yixuan? Yes. Yes, 100%. What disc? It should be King of the Summit. It has to be King of the Summit. Because the only buff, realistically, that Jufufu provides is crit damage. But guess what? Yixuan can't make use fully 100% of attack. Elemental damage bonus is nice, but Jufufu's fire, right? So what's the only more universal buff that you can give to Yixuan and to other characters? It's crit damage. And for those who are like, okay, what about outside of Yixuan? Well, here's the thing. A crit damage buffer and Aftershocker paired with a secondary stun. Ellen Zhou is winning. Juyen's winning. Hugo Vlad's winning. Sambi kind of, but not terribly much. Sambi's still good, and you know you can run Sambi Jufu trigger. That's fine. But yeah, a lot of ways to use Jufufu. She is one of our easiest stunners to use, and definitely, arguably one of the strongest outside of like Trigger Lighter. A stack of 5% can be gained for every 100 attack points you have as your initial attack above 2800, meaning your build will want to have her rocking. It's crazy. Also, DH, thanks so much for the follow, man.
We'll diverge more on that in the build portion. But as a summary, you'll be getting a potential total 50%.
Yo, shoutouts to Editor Kun. And you might be wondering, Josh, what the fuck is this chicken scratch on the screen? If you guys didn't know, and I kind of alluded to it on an earlier stream this week, that Editor Kun's laptop, the editing laptop, exploded. The GPU got fried. So we had to like have him go to a PC cafe and edit. And like if you guys see some chicken scratch, it's because we couldn't get like an actual graphic for it. So we just did chicken scratch.
10 crit damage for 30 seconds while in the Tiger's Roar state. And when Jufufu is in Tiger Roar, she'll also gain an additional 50 points to impact. So you can tell we want to keep this buff up as much as possible. And I haven't even mentioned the best part about the core.
But what if it won't be a situation like Lighter? Sorry, Zenix.
There's an
Reword
attacker
that?
or rupture agent on the team. Your whole team gains an extra 1,000 decibels.
Reword that,
in
my
their
guy?
pool and can
Welcome in,
refund
though.
300
Also, YouTube, make sure you guys
decibels when they
like the
themselves
VOD. Make sure you guys go to the
use
new
their
video.
ultimate. This is crazy.
I assume
for
that you
two
guys might
reasons.
even be coming
One
from the new
being that
video.
You get to start off the battle with 1,000 decibels, meaning faster ult timings for your stun. Then two, if you were to overflow past 3,000, you can still gain a bit of extra leeway to utilize that 300 decibel refund. It's an insane bonus that we'll circle back to more when we see its application in the combat and team segment of this video. Let's stick with our Kit T breakdown.
Hey, you guys like that one? Hey, you guys like that one? Just probably some comments. It might be the best god I've ever seen. Aw, thank you, Dami Kamikaze. Thank you. W comment. W comment. Hell yeah. Astra, Fufu, and Yixuan need to be on that list somewhere. Straight up most fun team to play. And his current highest scoring DA team from beta testing. Damn! People really be keeping up with the beta testing chat. It's crazy.
The rest of Jufufu's kit.
Do you think Miyabi is Jufufu level? No. No. Do I say it's better or worse? I don't know, man. Fufu coming out before Yuza is an L. Why do you think so? I feel as though her coming out now to pair with Isha makes sense. Right? Because Yuza is in a whole ass different lane. Also, Bleepboard, thank you so much for the follow. Look, man. Fufu and Yixuan are in a whole different lane, in a different lane than Yuzuha. So like, it's fine. That's the L. I don't have enough pulls. Sag. Oh. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's a point. What I meant was she is a must pull for fire and stun teams. No. She's not must pull. If you already have lighter, you're fine. Does she improve and give you more options? Yes. I would say because we have the presence of a trigger and a lighter and yada yada yada, she is not on a level of like Kazuha to where like she takes all those different aspects of the characters and dials it up to 10 or dials it up to 11, excuse me. Right? So Kazuha, what the you know crazy part about Kazuha was he was a gene, he was sucrose, he put them all together, right? And he had like an insane 1,000 anomaly mastery, and he could buff anomaly mastery, and then yada 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 yada, right? That's the crazy part about Kazuha. Jufufu doesn't necessarily get on that level of relative power, although she does take aspects of trigger, she does take aspects of lighter, right? And kind of puts it into a very, very cohesive kit that actually synergizes quite well with other stunners, and also allows her to be this lone standing stunner. Like, and if I could put it into words, chat, she is the luxury stunner unit. Yeah. She's not the end all be all. She will definitely really be good if you don't have the previous units. But if you already have the previous units, she is a luxury. Yeah. She'll be my first limited stunner. Good, boss. Yeah. And if you guys don't have a limited stunner, you should get her. Because she's that flexible with what she does. She can do a little bit of aftershock. She can do a little bit on field, right? She has her defensive assist that rewards her with momentum for more aftershocks, right? Yeah, really, really, really good how they positioned her, I think. Is she necessary in terms of value? I think she has the least value. right? Because before we didn't have those characters. That's why Ladder had such great value. Now the pool of stunners is getting a little bit more diluted with her entry. So her value isn't as there. So arguably people will say that she has a lot less value, but what she brings to the table is very, very good. So don't get that argument twisted, chat. Because she's diluted as a stunner, but what she provides is still very, very good stun. She's not a worse stunner because of the presence of Lighter and Trigger. Does that make sense? What do you think of for Lovo drip marketing? Super hot. Next. We will watch the Jufufu demo video, chat, but let's get through this.
Wei will be sent on the field automatically and will start attacking your opponents within small intervals. However, you don't have time to wait for a small ball to hit the opponents for 20 seconds to build up 100 might. So,
Low-key reference to the dash book.
So we'll be focusing on the two main ways to build up might: EX specials and defensive assists. For specials, Jufufu will fling out Wei, dealing AoE damage.
I love that Fufu had a
charge
you gotta skip. No, it's fine.
3 points of another new stack that will be denoted by the small circle buff.
And here's the thing, chat.
Energy bar.
Well, go check out the channel points if you guys are relatively new. We do have a Jufufu raffle. So even if you guys aren't thinking of getting Jufufu, if you win the raffle, hey, might land yourself a free Jufufu.
Called momentum. Performing defensive assists will also gain us 1 stack of momentum.
Look at that beautiful 4,000, chat. Beautiful.
Now
Gorgeous.
this buff can go unnoticed, but please pay attention to it with the corner of your eye, because when you have these stacks, you perform the dash attack by either manually entering into this Beyblade formation or by stacking up to 100 might. You can perform the dash attack called the Tiger 7 Forms Mountain King's Game. But the Mountain King's Game will allow you to consume 1 stack of momentum to convert.
Wait, how do you give someone a character, or is it just giving them 180 pulls? Yeah, I buy the pack for them. Yeah, I buy the pack for them. We're rigging it for Ju. I wonder how much better of a score you can get if I replace Chingy with her in my Yixuan team. Because I managed to get a 52k on Miasma. Yeah, I've done Chingy runs, and they're really damn good. Because of the 250 damage multiplier. It's really freaking good. Yeah, it's really, really good. We do a giveaway for Jushoea? Probably, yeah. Also, hi, Diamond. Yeah, make sure you guys go get your raffles today. I'll be ending pretty soon, so just make sure you get your raffles now, because I won't be going for a full stream. I'm gonna like do a little bit of farming, set my temple up, and then we're out of here.
25 points of might,
Yeah.
essentially allowing you
Those
to
are pretty good.
refuel up on the might as you're off field. If you perform a defensive assist,
That's a
while
crow.
then
Yo, what's up, dude?
launching
Jogs,
the
welcome in.
special, look at how much stacks we've gained
Chat,
here.
exclamation point, new vid. Put the video in the background as we go through it. We're gonna give you guys director's cut commentary. All right. Make sure you guys go put the video in the back. Go like it. Go comment right now. Go support the video. Go support the hell out of the video, chat. It would mean a lot to me. Put that video in the background. We want our video to get at least 10k views, 1,000 likes on our video. Hell yeah. Stream at time, afternoon for me. Nice. Yo, Invictus. Yeah, what's up, dude? I gotta play pick her up on a rerun since Jushoea might have more value. Yeah, she does. Probably. I can't speak to what she actually does, but yeah. Jushoea will probably have more value.
Extend your fire state by quite a few seconds, allowing you to apply more
Am I like a
pressure
repeat? I love that,
onto the
Murasaki.
enemies,
I love that.
And even
Hell
at times
yeah.
perform 2 aftershock attacks. Then, as we now covered the main kit,
Yeah, so ideally, chat, with how much momentum you have, you should at least get 2 aftershock attacks per 1 rotation, which is already okay. Just finished a guy really helped me picking her between Astra and Yixuan. Aw, yo, thanks, E-Blue. Appreciate it, man. How's the crit damage buff benefit Ambi for Oval Squad teams worth the pickup? It is worth, but then you would have to restructure your team, because instead of going more crit damage, right? Because if you have too much crit damage, you might be over capped. You might decide to go like attack on 4 for Sambi if you have enough crit rate, depending. So you would have to restructure her build to fit in the 80% crit damage, but it is still very good. So if you were to run like, you know, Ambi, Jufufu, Astria or something like that, Ambi, Jufufu, Nicole or something, you'd still benefit a lot. So it's pretty good. Yeah, she fits in really, really well. I mean, she's a limited support. You know, he has no idea how balanced supports. They're always broken as fuck. I don't want to give you guys hopium or copium right now, so I'll just not say anything, but I'll agree with that statement that sometimes supports can be super busted. During the setup of stuns, let's wrap it up with the ultimate, the Tiger 7 Forms Raging Tiger Explosion. This aerial assault will have Jufufu jumping into the air and bopping the opponent's head twice, as she then leads up again to perform a second slam. This combo generates huge amounts of daze and grants 6 points of momentum and 100 might. This totaling to a 250 accumulated might once used, meaning you can gain at least 2 chain aftershocks from this. And to round out the kit, we mentioned the autos that are a fun way to hack and slash. However, to play Jufufu with the utmost efficiency, we'll be refraining from using this unless the W engine we utilize calls for it. The thumbs up, chat. Do not use her autos. It's cute that she, you know, muda with the slashes, but they do absolutely dog wash nothing. It is a waste of time. Okay, do not do them unless you need to build up teapot, right? Unless you need to build up a blazing laurel. It literally does nothing. Yeah. Juve DPS build incoming. I might explore it. We'll see. It's not something that, you know, I was too keen on doing, but it definitely could be a fun one. Yeah. I saw a video where someone is using the basic setup, a third chain. The final attack is apparently strong ranged attack. Fluffy, you're talking about Linol's video. Yes, because it is a long ranged attack. You can set up the chain attack in that way. Yeah. So Linol was one of the people who pioneered that tech, that chain tech. You can do that. Although literally this video from 417 to 904, and I mentioned this before, chat, it is a bug. So this whole section here bugged, bricked. I feel bad, but it's a good bug, but unfortunately will not be pushed to live. And I can tell you guys, it is a confirmed bug that will not be in the full in the full live beta. Hi Viv, why stream so early? I'll be live later on tonight. Just that we're pushing out a Jufufu early access video right now, so go check it out. Exclamation point new vid chat. Go put it in the background while we chat a little bit more about Jufufu. Yeah, and then tomorrow morning the guide sheets will go out for Jufufu as well. So yeah, go check it out, chat. Put it in the background. 0.25 speed. Rewatch it again. At least Jshoea or cancel still works. Yeah, it still works. Yes, which is good. This one I can confirm with you. I've got word that it is a bug. How do I know? All I could, and this is the only thing I could say. I was explicitly told not to show it. So I know it's not supposed to happen like that. That's all I can say. Because as you guys know, with the early access stuff, there's NDAs I have to sign and yada yada yada. So as to why or not, exists or not, I that's all I can say. So do not bank on using this dash attack spam to be able to go 0 to 200 might. It's that's not how it should be. It's fun though. It was cute. You know, glad people found that out, but that's not how you should be using the momentum mechanic. Anyways,
her dodges are common as well as her regular special. The skill priority investments here are as follows.
yeah, I figured. Yeah, like it would be so busted if you can use one stack of momentum to generate. Okay, so let's say one stack of momentum is 25 points. You would use it 8 times. You could use it 8 times to spam for 0 to 100, 0 to 200 might, and it would only take like 6 seconds. Which 6 seconds per like the 10 seconds it would take to average get 4 is really freaking good. Like it is definitely an abusive mechanic, which is good if it were, you know, if it were to go live, if it were to get it pushed to prod, but
chain
yeah,
and EX special, then
not quite,
assist,
Chad, not quite.
then dodge, and finally basic. Even when Kuwei's normal intervals attacks are based on here, you don't gain as much.
So I'm hearing people show out the bug and we'll never get a creative server again. No, it's not that. This is not an early access guide, by the way. This is not an early access guide. So yeah. Yo, what's up, Trey? It's 1 a.m. Come on, bro. Hey, it's early access. Jufufu, man. I had to go live. Make sure you guys go support the video. Go support the hell out of the video, man. Yeah, man. Also, chat, we're so close to 500. And at 500, I'll officially announce that we're heading to Anime Expo. I think we'll get it tomorrow. I think we get 500 tomorrow. Much worse things than Hoyo cares way more about than you getting booted. Not necessarily that. No, I won't speak more to that. But like, you know, if you break the rules, you know, stuff will happen. So, but they're not breaking the rules here because this is not early access. This is literally taking like a Billy, you know, video, yada yada yada. So, yeah. I don't believe Linol gets early access anyways. Just more, you know, just outside of the conversation. But yeah.
Impact.
Are you sure when you wake up? Yeah, I am.
One thing that Jufufu has in common with other cats is that she is one greedy gal.
So you probably want to get canceled. Yeah, exactly.
At high levels because she does make use of each portion.
If they explicitly tell you not to use it,
let's now head into the build
that's a problem.
breakdown. As mentioned before, with her greedy nature, Jufufu wants it all the attack, that is. As with her core passive,
so
before,
that's why I can confirm to you guys it's a bug. Because if they tell me I can show something or I can't show something, I literally need to adjust my video for it. Because if I show it, that's breaking the rules, right? So that's why like the videos are a little bit more vanilla to what you would think like more in-depth guides are, at least for early access. Do you get to name the penguin at 500 subs? Yeah, of course.
An initial attack of 3400 to max her Tiger's Roar buff to a whopping 50% crit damage, which already is one of the highest buffs we've seen, right next to a lighter with 75% fire and ice damage bonus. Let's start with her W engines to learn how we can achieve this high attack investment. First, we gotta mention her signature. Is this right? What happened to Huawei? What is this ball? Are you sure this is correct? It looks like
this W engine is so goofy.
Never mind. The Roaring Furnace is the goofiest looking capot that provides Jufufu with a base 713 attack, and
look at that. It's straight out of your nightmares. It's so ugly. It's so ugly that it's cute. No crit rate. Crit rate's in her core NXT. So you don't. So the 50% core, right? Or sorry, core. The 50% crit rate, right? You get it from core and substats. You legit don't need it anywhere else. Like you can get 40% crit rate very easily, and then I believe you get 13-ish% crit rate from the. Or no, you get 18% from base and core. So you realistically only need like 35 or 32. I forget the actual exact number, but like it's very easy to get to the buff. Yeah, so I don't make a big deal out of it because it's not, it's really easy to. Yeah. And then everything else, let's say you have like a +1 crit rate or +0, +1 crit rate on each of your pieces. Boom. That's 30 already, right? And then the attack buff is the thing, right? I'm 2.4 off of 50%. Yeah, we might want to get there. It's yeah, because you need the 50% crit damage on King of the Summit. If you don't reach the 50%, right? It's what it is. So
a 30%.
Also, Worthy, welcome in. Kato, welcome in.
This is by far the greatest amount of attack.
It looks like a tiki tower. A little bit, yeah. Also, YouTube, welcome in. Gamers, how we doing? Usually I don't stream in the evening times, but hopefully you guys are having a good time.
By EX specials.
Yeah, yo, chat, make sure you guys, if you guys are on YouTube, make sure you guys join us at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's when we usually stream. I would love to catch you guys in the morning time. I know not everybody can catch us, but you know, it's summertime, so hell, you know, join us. Josh, help me build Ellen. She's bricked. Well, Trey, we do account reviews, so join us tomorrow.
And
no worries,
yes,
triple relics will save your Fufu build.
And ultimate by 28% scaled. When using a chain or ult to deal fire damage.
2 king, 2 shock star to attack, baby. Easy clap. Easy clap. No need for crit rate, dude.
2 times for 30
Easy
seconds.
clap, you're right.
Stack being independent. This would have been one of our
It looks like my
strongest
paralysis demon.
to use, but understandably,
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
For Fufu, but funny enough for folks like Lighter and Clated, this is an amazing option. So I highly invite you guys to pick this one up. It's pretty solid. Next will be our secondary options of the burst stun W engines. The Hellfire's gear, unfortunately with the Aftershock characters.
So really quickly, I forgot YouTube's delayed by 40 seconds. Yeah, it is Namikaze. Yeah. Hellfire's gear is still good, by the way. Also, Zach, yo, what's up, dude? Hellfire's gear, you cannot use the energy regen buff, but you can still use the 10% increase impact and the 18% on advanced stat. So it's still really good. Yeah. Should I have attack? Drive to 6. Yeah, you should have attack. Yes, correct. Attack. Because the impact is here, right? And then if you were to have attack here on the signature with the furnace, then you would go impact, attack. So you just flip those stats. So whatever you have it in your advanced stat, you just flip it. So you have impact here, you go attack on 6. If you have attack here, then you go impact on 6. Right? Once you not get to 194 impact, you do because of the 50% core buff. I think impact 6 is fine too. Yes, if you have the 31%, or sorry, the 3100 attack and 50% crit rate. That is high-end build. High-end build. I still highly suggest that you guys get a baseline of amount of attack for the crit damage buff, right? And substats, yeah, exactly. The substats you're gonna have to mid-max. Also, Variant, thank you so much. Let's freaking go, dude. Yo.
Let's go.
All right, chat. You still gotta balance out attack, crit rate, and impact, right? You get a baseline 50 points from core that makes up for the fact that you don't have to go impact. You go impact, attack on impact, right? Of course, you know, really enough, Bellion might get you another stun. It could, yeah. Yo, what's up, Hawaii? How's it going? That volleyball hit hard, it do.
Before her lecture, the theory crafting community found out that even with her not being the active character, if Jufufu is on the field at any point, she will not be getting the 0.6 energy regen buff, but the impact is still solid, and it is a better option.
All right, let's keep going here, chat.
Because of the secondary effect that grants us 10% scaled impact after EX special, allowing for the following off-field and aftershock attacks to still gain some increased potency. The Restrained also comes in as a solid F2P option, as both of these you can still get for free with the anniversary event. So if you didn't use it already and are looking for a cheap option for Fufu, grab one of these. If you are a premium beater, the Ice J Teapot seems like a solid idea. However, understand that you'll have to build up the stacks with their basic, which generally isn't the most advised, as you know whenever a kitty paws at something, they're up to no good. However, if you are running teams that would rather have an on-field stunner to expedite the stunning process, then hell, go for it. Of course, you forget the blazing lull that you can use with Jufufu for fire-oriented teams. Budget A-tier options like the Steamed Oven and Fossilized Core are great options to craft and to slot in for our Tiger Thyron. Now let's move on to our drive discs, and it's no secret that the new King of the Summit set was made for Jufufu, utilizing EX specials, chains, and ults.
Yeah, chat. The extra days that you would get from Shockstar, just, I mean, she doesn't basic attack. You're not supposed to basic attack, so it doesn't make any sense, right? Yo, Rabbit, thank you so much for the YouTube subby. I appreciate it. Yo, YouTube viewers, make sure you guys go check out the video. If you guys already checked out the video, make sure you guys go like it. I'm gonna go reply to some more comments. Josh the editor absolutely killed it again. Bless Evo, bless. 1. Posting and streaming at 12 a.m. is so rude. B. She's getting skipped if I don't win the raffle. Josh Hoyerverse, her W engine is peak. What the what the heck? Fufu is gonna hate that intro the most. Lamau. Alright. Yes, sir.
We'll pop a 50%.
The Tiger Thyron best is the one with the tiger stripes on it? Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy, it's crazy. It's crazy.
30, lasting for 15 seconds. This just makes too much sense, as the stun window will be only 15 seconds, and if you utilize our aftershocks or EX special
strike, 115 degrees? Yeah, I know, it's pretty hot.
Well, that's the 4 set, and
yo, Will, thanks so much for the raid, my guy.
Yep,
thank you so much, dude. Welcome in. It is so fucking late. I actually just started stream like 30 minutes ago. An hour ago. I'm doing like a super late stream. Hopefully you guys are doing good, man. What are you guys up to? Oh my god, what the fuck? Yo, Gabe, thank you so much. What the fuck? Chat, we got early access Jufufu, baby.
Those who are running an
hell yeah, welcome in, gamers. If you guys are relatively new to Michael, my name is Josh. We do a lot of we do a lot of Zenless Zone Zero around here, baby.
Will be attacked.
He did Date Everything. Oh, Date Everything. I heard it's a pretty fun game. Yeah, I was watching another friend play Date Everything, and she was dating like a cigarette butt or something. She was dating like a charcoal of fire or some shit like that. I don't know. But yeah. Welcome in, gamers. He dated the safe. Oh, how was that?
Will either be impact or attack.
The second raid, it was give.
If you have the signature or not.
Yo, what's good, dude?
Are purely attack and
where are you guys up to?
Until 50%. Then you
gotta date the dirty laundry. What the
from there onward. Hey,
folks, I'm a clean guy.
I just wanted to come back.
So I don't know about that one.
To let you guys know about some.
It's crazy game, but very fun for sure. Nice, dude.
Because you don't necessarily need to reach the 3,400 attack threshold.
Will, I don't know if you played too much Genshin recently, but have you played Genshin 5.7
with her signature? She can actually even go higher than 3,400. But just remember, this buff is gained in intervals of 100 attack.
Yeah, the chicken scratch is crazy, chat. Yeah. That's because we couldn't edit it to make it actually have an actual graphic. Also, we're missing transition graphics as well, like we did with Yixuan video. So when we get back the laptop next time, we'll be fine. But right now, look at the chicken scratch. It's kind of funny, honestly.
That if you have even 3,000 attack, which is doable with the double attack main stat on 4, 5, or 6,
yeah,
you can reach a total
of 60%
damage buff with the King
gamers.
Summit 4-step bonus to equate to an almost 90 to 95% in performance when paired with Yixuan. This hopefully calming your anxiety about feeling forced to get that high investment threshold for.
Yeah, the extra crit damage is really freaking good, especially if you're at low budget. So the higher you can get her attack, the better. but if you're at a really high Yixuan build already, that percentage doesn't equate to 95%. Actually, no, wait, down my words back. Rewind. At higher investment of Yixuan, the buff will be slightly less impactful. Yeah, saturated, yeah. But if you're at low investment, it means all that much more if you are, sorry, it's okay if you don't necessarily have it, but it would mean more to get that amount from the 95% to the 100%, or from 60 to 65% crit damage to the 80%. Because at lower investment, it means more. The extra crit damage worse when you have damage numbers turned off because of less dopamine rush. Yeah, truly. Yeah, factuals.
Yes, Jufufu is actually quite F2P friendly. Here are all your build guide sheets that will give you all.
The build guide sheets will go out tomorrow. Chat, as you guys can see, Roaring Furnace, Hellfire's Gear, Steam Oven. Steam Oven's incredibly good. Pressurized Fall Size Core, Attack or Impact, depending on your W engine. Attack. You want your crit rate to be at a minimum of 50%. Crit rate, Attack, and then crit damage pen. Summit, Protopunk, and Shockstar are your 3 primary disc set options. M1, M2, M4, M6 is the order, which is very, very easy to follow. M1's very good. We'll talk about it later. You want to level up your chain, special, assist, dodge, basic in that order. And then we have the teams over here as well. So, yeah.
The past few minutes of it.
HP disc 4 or 5 Yixuan when you have Jufu. You still run you said 4. I haven't tested that out because I haven't gone to like the advanced metrics, but I can try out HP disc 4 later and give you the answer tomorrow. Yeah. I'm gonna fetch my report card. Hey, there you go, NXT. Steam Oven has to be the best A rank substitute. It is one of the best budget options in the entire game. I agree, yeah. Should I run R5 Steamed Oven over R3 Restrained? Yes.
Information distilled into a nice, neat, one-stop shop with engines, skill investments, drives, and even Mindscape's considerations and team builds. And here is the
HP disc 4 might be cooking hard, but yeah, because of the sheer force bonus. Yeah.
For those interested in getting a head start with her farming. And again, with her being so needy with the skill chips, you are going to want to pre-farm as many as possible. Join us on Twitter and Discord if you want to get these directly.
Yo, Cairo, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Twitch
or is it Cairo? Cairo, maybe. Thank you so much.
And now for the team building segment, which will be followed by a few showcases. First team we have to take our attention to is the fun Kung Fu.
Also, why do you hate on my comment? If I don't win the raffle, I'm not going to be able to pull.
Hustlers of Yixuan, Panyu.
Hey, I feel you. I feel on that, bro. I feel you.
It would be an understatement to say that Jufu allows this team to function so much faster. And I've measured the time to stun from one of the previous.
I feel you, Chad. I feel you, bro.
And Astra versus now replacing the singer with.
I probably don't use a limited support. For me, yes.
Huge hike.
For me, in my account, yes. So I'm not gonna pull on Jufufu W engine. I'm gonna play her full budget. Yeah.
In speed, allowing us to get into a 4 potential stun window versus the classic 3 with the Marionette twins. As well, we can't discount the synergy that Fufu allows with Yixuan. Yes, we don't have perfect assists, nor ideal cadenza, but we do have strong off-field days and damage application, with the ability to provide one of Yixuan's best scaling buffs, crit damage, and a lot of it too. With the 50% potential from Core and 30% from the King of the Summon, paired with either an Asha Voice or Protopunk from the Panda, and you have a solid set of buffs for your Void Hunter leveled Investigator. But that's not all. If we hadn't already mentioned, Jufufu's additional core buff,
most definitely priorities. Yeah, I mean, that's fine, Ace.
To the squad,
yeah. I mean, a lot of us, including myself, if you guys don't know, like, where does Joshua sit on the attacker or anomaly side? I actually like anomaly more. Contrary to what you guys might think, I actually like anomaly more. So yeah, I like anomaly more. Anomaly build, I am. Yotem there. You're on a different schedule today? Good day, Yotem there. No, it's literally just today. Like every 3-ish weeks when we have early access content, today is early access Jufufu content. So we are actually getting to play Jufufu early, as you guys can see for those who are just joining relatively recently. We got to play Jufufu early, and we're showing you guys some director's commentary on the video. So make sure you guys go !new vid. If you guys are already on YouTube, make sure you open up a new tab, go watch the video in the background while we also do director's commentary on the main video here. So how much better would Senior Fufu be than Qingyi for the cat? Sorry, what?
Welcome, weary traveler.
You mean then Qingyi for Yixuan? If you're talking about Fufu and Qingyi to Yixuan, Fufu would still synergize better for overall damage, but Qingyi is really good for certain stages. I think they made Nekomata. Oh, Nekomata? Oh, Nekomata? I didn't test Nekomata. I didn't test Nekomata. She was not on my radar. Other creators, I know Kana does testing for every single team, which I feel is a little bit excessive. I do testing for like certain off teams. In particular, I might be testing out like an Anton team or a Corn team. I guess Nekomata would kind of fit into that category too. Just because like there's a lot of quick swap potential with Jufufu, so such that like these A tiers could actually shine a little bit more because you don't have to use them on field all the time, right? So she's a little bit in between of a trigger and a lighter, which is kind of nice. Us to potentially stockpile a bit more for the next rotation, but she will refund 300 decibels to your attacker or rupture character after an ultimate. And yes, technique ultimates count, meaning for every average stun window, you can get 600 or a fifth of your ultimate bar back. Did you hear that, chat? Jufufu's additional core ability refunds 300 decibels per ult. So when Yixuan ults with her technique to start chain, decibel ults, and then has enough points for a third technique ult at the end of the stun, if you have M2 plus, you're getting back 900 decibels. Yeah. That's crazy. Which falls in line with how much faster it is to get into your next. And like Yixuan gonna be perma ulting? Yes, Evo. As much time to build up decibels. Correct. Naturally, if you ran another character. Yeah, I have Jufu at home. Is Kaleda, and this time she'll be climbing up the cat tree of fire attackers. In particular, Evelyn. Evelyn has always played well with her fire stun compadres in Kaleda and Lighter. Jufufu is no different, and with Evelyn being a bit of a diva herself and wanting more on-field time to build up her embers, it just makes sense to allow her to do so while having Hu-Wei after shocking away. And don't forget Soldier 11. Next up. Yeah, so Soldier 11 will also fit into this mold of the modifier teams. So if you guys are like, oh, can I just replace Jufu with, replace Lighter with Jufu on all my teams? Yes, you literally could. You deadass could. Is Lighter better for Astriao, Evelyn in terms of how they flow? Probably better. Lighter will be. But that doesn't mean that Jufu can't be as effective. And definitely slightly more effective than Trigger, with the exception of like, you know, you running Nekomata Trigger teams, and for the Nekomata fans out there. Yeah. So you guys are already seeing how versatile Jufufu can be. Very good. Our first Aftershock pair, the Obol squad. And to be honest, this squad definitely performs quite well. So if you're sad that Sambi's fallen out of favor, yeah. So all the mid B fans rejoice. Double stuns are in. Crit damage buff, stun damage multiplier buff from Trigger. It's a lot. If you have signature, you also get res down. It's pretty good. So if you guys are premium Peters and you guys have all of these units, man, you're gonna have a good time. Your time to stun is quick. Yeah. Orpheus will save Sambi, just you wait. I don't, like people. I know. Who was it? It was either fucking Kate. I know. It was Jstern. Jstern was also talking about it. That thing went to support Orpheus, bro. I don't know if Orpheus is a support, man. Like I think Orpheus is just a rupture fire. I'll be dead ass honest.
Your new stun buddy is here to help. You
And then
also pair
Seed
Jufufu
is
with
the
likes of
defense slash support unit.
Vladimir Cinco de Montefigaro. And with another stunner, you have a strong candidate for the secondary stun option that
Fire
can
Rupture
provide
would
a
be
huge
sick,
crit
yeah.
damage bonus to
It just
Hugo's
makes sense that she'd be Fire
Totalizes.
Rupture.
Other strong pairs are Ellen Joe
Physical
and
attacker.
even Nekomata. And because I had to try it out for the
Interesting.
giggles, the mono fire stun team of Kaleda, Lighter, and Jufufu is fun, fast-paced, and can dish out some damage in the long run with all those extra buffs to chain fire damage and crits.
Yep, I tried it out. It's gimmicky, for sure. Jufufu, Kaleda, and Lighter. If you have M6 Lighter, it can work actually. So Rejoice, Kate the 7th, and Rejoice HKK, you will have your mono fire stun team now.
But I do not suggest this unless you have parent supervision.
Movie better
or
than
just
one of
their
the Savvy
signatures
because
and
I follow
some
Pokro or
mindscapes.
the K the 7th
With
for one of them.
Jufufu, since you relies on our chains and off-field application to get your
Well,
days,
Sambi just
it's
does more
important to
damage,
have enemy
Bunny,
days
so
management
then,
to understand the
yeah, you
ballpark
know what I
amount
mean?
of attacks and chains needed to get your foes into the stun state. The easiest combo to utilize with Tigress is the defense assist to EX special.
So
This
if you
automatically
need
grants
your
a sizable
Nekomata
amount
team
of
to
might
perform
and a
better,
few stacks
then
of
slot
momentum to ride
in
around with. Then swap
Jufufu
back
for
to other
her.
DPS or support characters
It's just what
to
is
set
what
up
it
more.
is.
And to echo this
Nah,
point
go
again,
M6
much
Kaleda.
like many
Okay, now,
off-field
hold on.
characters, they have a ton of words that just describe what happens off field. Fufu's playstyle is
Jaja,
extremely
what's up?
easy to pick up.
Slurping
and there's not
Gallagher
much extra
Aboba.
digit
Hello.
work to press buttons to make her any stronger than her base kit allows. But to the factor of build, having her stats at just the right thresholds allows you to bring out the best of her stun and buffing potential. And lastly, let's review a bit of Fufu's mindscapes, as I'm sure many of
Okay.
us are wondering.
Fufu Mindscape. If you guys are really good builders, and I mean really good builders, do not get the W engine, get M1. I'm gonna just say it straight up. Just get the M1, don't get W engine. If you guys are confident in your builds, that you can reach your thresholds without the signature, go M1.
how
What
to
about
vertically
both? Waste of money.
invest if you have extra funds. Firstly, the weapon is quite strong and is comparable to the the super scary little tiger.
Can we get some awes in the chat? Can we get some awes in the chat? The super scary little tiger. Aw, that's so cute. Aw, so cute, so cute. Literally the best named Mindscape of all time. Okay? Literally the best. Actually, so freaking adorable, bro. Yeah. The super scary little tiger.
Oh, it's just the cutest little mindscape. This will grant Fufu 12% crit rate, which allow her to spot the substats for more attack investment and will give her 100 might immediately, cutting out the early ramp period. Then when a chain of hers hits an enemy, the target stun damage multiplier will increase by 35%, lasting for 30 seconds.
Bruh, 30 seconds. And yes, you can activate her chain aftershock for this. So whether it's in the stun window or outside the stun window, you will generally, like, there's no way you don't have this buff on. The only way you don't have this buff on is if you just don't use the character. If you don't flip it to the character. If you flip it to the character at least once, she'll have enough might, she'll get into the furnace state, she'll be able to chain attack aftershock, and then you'll get the buff. Like, there's just no way. She copies trigger, M1, yes. A little bit. But then also copies trigger M0 base kit, because trigger's base kit can give the bonus, right? So yeah. Yeah, do you think a sniper rifle could stop a rogue popcorn pot? Yes. So after the stun ends at 35% still lingers? It should, yes. Yes. It's the same as Trigger's multiplier, yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Stun windows. This being a stronger buff.
As far as I've tested. Yeah. Also, my bad, chat. My bad. I'm blowing smoke out my ass. When the chain attack hits an enemy in the stun state, I'm blowing smoke out my ass, chat. But I believe if you were to initiate the stun with the aftershock, when they have like the yellow rainbow bar, you can still get the buff. I should have explicitly wrote this out. My bad. Does it imply that we have that's what I meant? Yeah. Does it imply that we'll have a future agent that can make stuns last for 35 seconds? No. No.
Hers hits an enemy. The target stun damage
My bad, chat.
increased by 35%.
So it's not just like every like 100% time you get this up. My bad. I'm blowing smoke on my ass.
Lasting for 30 seconds.
This is my last membership. Redeem
buff than her 20% damage bonus from her W engine. Yet the lack of attack to crit damage buffs will hinder average players' builds. So depending on how you can balance that, the M1 is better at higher end performance if you can get your total build correct. Then moving towards the M2, it's a 22% increase.
Chat, I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back.
Buff. This also
at this point, it's just listing out the rest of the mindscapes.
3 momentum stacks off of an ult, totaling to 9 stacks. This, in my opinion, is a little bit overkill, especially if you are using Jufufu correctly, rotating in properly with defensive assists and utilizing EX specials. But it does mean she is way more of a menace for longer off-field. M3 and M5 are your classic skill level increases, yet I always say for stun characters, it's not just the damage that increases, but the day's potency, which is something folks should keep in mind when investing at these levels. Then M4 grants a 35% increased crit damage buff to Jufufu herself when in the Tiger's Roar. This, how should I say this, is quite non-factor when it comes to her overall day's production, yet this could come in handy more with Jufufu redistributing her stat allocation to full crit rate in the substats, allowing her to go into the high 80s, and with how much attack and crit buffs she applies,
doesn't trigger specifically even when non-stunned? Oh, or am I crazy? Yes, trigger specifies when non-stunned. You are correct.
My inner tiger grants Jufufu 30% more damage to chains. Then, upon consuming momentum, you fire 3 popcorns, each dealing 160% of her attack, which this extra damage is also considered chain. This makes her an incredible off-field menace, almost to the likes of an Jshoea, and how she can deal so much with her tremolos with all of her own buffs applying to her 1000% damage increase. So here does Jufufu benefit from her high attack investment and buffs to dish out a potpourri of damage. And with that, folks, hopefully you guys enjoyed the...
And that is it, chat. What do you think of Jufufu, huh? Okay. Do not talk about like if you are or not going to pull for Jufufu. But out of 5, where do you guys see Jufufu as a unit? 5 being the best, 1 being the worst. What do you guys think? Just in a vacuum, what do you think of the unit? If you could snap your fingers, M6, any character instantly, who would you pick? And is it because they're your favorite or just broken as fuck? I would definitely M6 Yixuan. She's my favorite and one of the strongest out there. Or arguably, I would M6 Hugo, because M6 Hugo is crazy fun. Also, yo, what's up, Team AFK? Welcome in, man. Worthy. Oh, what's up, dude? 3. Okay, okay. 4 out of 5. Giat. I have Yixuan, so it's very good. 4 out of 5. Okay. 7 out of 10 would be more exact for me. Okay, got you, got you. Full account, your YouTube full account name? Trey, I'm just reading the YouTube side, man. It has cannot grasp how to play her in the least, so it's a 2 for me. Vel'Koz, we just went through an hour of... Huh? Vel'Koz. Don't worry. We'll be able to show you next week fully. Legit. Press E. Build up the momentum stacks. Swap off, because a lot of her stuff is off field. It literally runs for you off field. You don't need to play her. But there's a lot of yapping for stuff that happens off the field so that you can manage those stacks. Does that make sense? So a little bit like Vivian. A little bit like Vivian. There's a lot of text when it comes to her momentum and might stacks and how she gains and how she doesn't, yada yada, what the percentages on those are, yada yada yada. So then when you're playing her, it feels very easy. You just swap her in, use some abilities, swap her out, and you'll see her kind of show up every now and then, do popcorn, do the chain attack. You'll see if it aftershock, big boom, right? And then you kind of go from there. Any other questions, chat? Any other questions? It wasn't for future cares I would pull. No, 100%. I feel that. I feel that. Also, Vogalicious. Hey, Organ Gamers. All right, let me log in and let me do my dailies, chat. I've not done my dailies. Would you crack Vivian? Sorry, what? What does it mean? What does crack Vivian mean? Sorry, huh? Would Jufufu Yixuan best of this is main stat or still crit damage? K Chandra, I'll get back to you on the calculation, but so far crit damage is still okay. But in terms of balancing the substats, HP does make sense. So you can run HP either HP. That would work. Yeah. And you just have to manage the substats on that piece. So yeah. Panda build, will Asher, Yixuan, and Jufufu still be good? Yes. Yes, really good. Really stinking good, yes. Also, let us, I forgot to reply to the comments. New character demo that just dropped is badass. I gotta watch it. I gotta watch it. Chat, make sure you guys go exclamation new vid. Go check out, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go check out the video. Put it in the background, 0.25 speed. Go comment on it. Go interact with it. Go show love. Because you guys are the reason that we're allowed to do this stuff. So I would love for you guys to, you know, go support the video. Hell yeah, chat. Hell yeah. New Jufufu early access guide video. I want crit damage to does attack percent 4 become more valuable than crit damage 4? It's not an exact number, but I would say anywhere from like 200 to 250 is like the sweet spot, and then you start getting excessive depending on the build. Yeah, depending. Also, Rosefield or Rosefield, let me know. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in. Also, chat, am I flush with the... No, I'm not, actually. Hold up. There we go. Because I realized that my camera wasn't flushed with the sidewall. Josh, what buff does Jufufu provide? 80% crit damage. 80% crit damage. That's the big buff. That's the big buff. That's what she do be. Alright, chat. Nothing else? Not really, no. Yeah, none really else. Alright, gamers. 80% is a lot. 80% is a lot. Wait, I depleted the buff already? Oh. Huh. Maybe I don't farm then. Oh, you know what I could do? I could do Hollow Zero farming. I gotta do that for Jufu anyways. Try to give more credit. Also, Josh, I just finished skirt quests to get level up to 90 without spending a lot of resin. Okay. Yeah, I might do that off stream. Yeah, I might do that off stream, low-key. Because, skirt quest I heard is good, but not good enough for me to make a whole ass stream out of it. Yeah. I'll be so for real. I don't know. I feel like I feel like a D1 hater of Genshin. But like I want to like Genshin, but the same token, that Archon quest was so ass. Like the lore readers, they're reading the quest and they're gasming off of the words. But like I just bro, I don't know, man. I don't know, it just wasn't for me. There was like very minimal action. And like, oh Josh, you did fight though in the thing, but like, bro, I didn't see any like cutscenes or anything of me actually fighting. I would like to see us like fighting and then, you know, doing all that stuff, you know? I don't know, man. It wasn't for me. Yeah. Food definitely cap is a huge thing. Oh, it's 100% big. Yeah, because if you have M1 Jshoea, you start with 2,000, basically confirming, you know, confirming an ult on stage, on stun stage 1. Yeah. Another 500 quest, a day not being voiced, a spoiled mic timer for it. I mean, you could play Japanese, right? I play Japanese. So, but understandably, people want to play in English, right? I get it. I get it. I get it. But the same token, I agree with you guys that overall, the quest was pretty ass. Like, I want to like it, but I gotta be honest, man. Like, I thought it'd be way more involved. I thought like there would be more cutscenes. You know? Like, the cutscene was literally just them standing. They didn't do shit. Here's a recreation without spoilers. Here's a recreation of the big cutscene without spoilers. If you went through the Genshin quest, you know what the fuck I just did. If you played through the Genshin 5-point story quest, you know exactly what the fuck I was just doing. That, yo, that is hilarious, bro. That is hilarious, bro. Dude, it is bad. I'm telling you. What's up, Tahu? Welcome in, man. It is not it, man. That almost looked like the whole quest. I know. You know, hey. What can I say? I do mocap. Holy shit, man. It was just so bad. I could not get behind it, man. And like, if you guys are willing to read, then you get it. But that shit was not peak at all. I can't lie to you guys, bro. And it kind of pissed me off. Because, like, I want to be invested. But how are you supposed to get the average Genshin player invested if you're talking about... If you're randomly talking about a spaceship out of fucking nowhere? Oh, but Josh, you're supposed to know about the spaceship because they told you before. How the... Where? Bruh, Hoyo really be testing me with Genshin. Zenless Zone 0, I like it. Alright, we got the skip button HSR. Good. Alright, I'm ready to tackle 3.4. That's good, right? But Genshin, the story is shit. Exploration, too much. I'm too lazy. I don't know, man. I am unmotivated. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't read that much in Genshin. I get all my deep dive lore from CCs. But that's the problem. You shouldn't have to get it from CCs. You shouldn't have to rely on a CC to give you the lore. That's why Wuwa is actually pretty decent. Because there's still a lot of depth to Wuwa lore.
But like they show you that shit. You know what I mean? But definitely better than Genshin. Yeah, which is insane to say. Genshin should be the lore game. What's up? I don't know. You know, I'm baffled as the number 2 Hoyo shield. You know, I'm not number 1, chat. I can never be number 1. All right, number 1 belongs to Kekton, the true number 1 Hoyo shield. But one ZZ have better qualities of life at the moment. I agree. But in the token of, you know, just giving Zenless Zone Zero a fair, or Genshin a fair chance, man, I gave it a try. Was not impressed. That shit was not peak. And it's not to say you need to be peak for you to enjoy it, but I just still didn't enjoy it. I didn't find any moment enjoyable. Oh wow, Josh, like there was like a not really plot twist, but like there's a huge story development. And like literally half of you guys had to be like, Josh, explain the plot development. And I'm like, holy shit. Remember, chat? I literally had to explain it twice after the fact it happened. That's how bad it was. I don't know, man. But you need to understand what the fuck's going on. Yeah, and then not bring spaceships into it. Please, thank you. Do not bring spaceships into it. We will riot with you, thank you. Yeah, they need better riders, bro. Did they use the riders in the HSR team? Like, what's going on? Like, I don't know what happened, man. I genuinely don't know what happened. The travelers are from space? Yes. But this is the first time they're ever mentioning that they came on a spaceship. And then they expect us to be like, oh yeah, of course, I remember you mentioned it earlier. When the fuck did you mention it earlier? And the spaceship is supposed to be the one of the linking plot devices of the story. I won't tell you guys how because I don't want to spoil it, but at the same time, like, what the fuck? Don't make no sense, bro. Yeah, we mentioned it 5 years ago. Don't you remember 5 years ago? I don't know, man. Anyways, see, here's the difference between Zenless Zone Zero and why I'm not crashing out about Zenless Zone Zero and their story, like, mishaps. It's because Zenless Zone Zero has now set itself up for more story, right? I literally tuned into, like, 2 Genshin streams going through the story, and I won't say who because I don't want to, like, you know, I don't want to have this as a negative reflection on them, but they were like, I left with more questions than answers. In a not good way. I should be coming out with more information than not. Not more questions that are just basically like, what actually happened? You know, what does this actually mean type of question? You know what I mean? Like, spoilers for Zenless Zone Zero, which you guys should have already played the 2.0 story, but, right? We get the reincarnation or the reanimation of Yixuan. That doesn't necessarily provide more questions, but it provides more speculation on, like, bro, if we can reanimate Yixuan, we can reanimate the Void Hunters. We can reanimate the previous generations of bads and goods. That is so fucking cool. And it's not necessarily like a thing where, like, oh, you know, I'm having to speculate because they give you the food, you know? I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like I'm crashing out too much on the story, but like it's so fresh in my mind that I gotta talk about it. I'm literally gonna make a YouTube video about it later, probably, chat. Answer nothing, name more convoluted for no reason. I agree. I agree. Nom 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 nom, delicioso. So how hyped are you for Not Cry after our conquest? A lot less hyped. A lot less hyped. I thought 5.7 was gonna give us a little bit more to springboard off of for Not Cry, but I think Not Cry is gonna be separate from that because Not Cry is gonna introduce to us like the Light Keepers, you know, more Abyss, new imagining quantum element. Yeah, totally different from the actual story of the Traveler. Yeah, we're not gonna address the new world stuff until like another interlude. So yeah, don't expect us to actually like reference anything about the quest at all. It'll be a completely new story, which is, I would have said good or bad, but now it's just bad. Because I thought it was going to be a connective tissue type of thing. Yo, what's up, Colin? Hi, first stream here since I found you guys' podcast. 2 episodes in, I love it. Yo, Colin, thank you so much. I'm sorry I'm crashing out a little bit on Genshin right now, just because I had recently played the Genshin 5.7 story. But I'm very glad that you're enjoying the ZZ podcast. Actually, we have another ZZ podcast coming out this Saturday with myself, Age, Azrael, and Jay Stern. So that's going to be a good one. We talk a little bit more about meta. We talk about like, you know, the state of the game. We talk about our feelings about the update. So yeah, make sure you join us on Spotify. Make sure you join us on YouTube for that. Oh yeah. Wait, did I go here already, chat? Am I tripping? I did not go here, right? Yeah. I was just chilling in Teyvat with us from the very beginning. Yeah, exactly. Why didn't we think to be like, hey, yeah, I came from a spaceship. Maybe my spaceship would be here. Right? And it's not like we had amnesia like the sibling did. So like, what's up? How are we explaining anything in this game? My fear is easy is that they keep putting the mechanics of team synergies to shield limited characters. Called. I agree with you, but here's the thing. Teams won't get like more restrictive in that way. They'll just be more powerful than they were. You know what I mean? Like, look at Jufufu. Do you think Jufufu has only synergy with the Yunkoi summon team? Or Yunkoi tails team? Alright, what the fuck, Yunkoi? What the fuck? It is Yunkoi summon. Yunkoi summon team? No. Not at all. And in fact, I would say that most factions low-key have anti-synergy. The only faction that has like, I wouldn't even say pure one-to-one synergy is Jshoea and Evelyn, because you can activate chains with Jshoea's ult, right? But you can do that with everybody and see such great effect. So it's a synergy with everybody. So the argument is kind of, you know, muddied a little bit by the matter of fact that like, bro, there's not pure synergy in the game. It looks like synergy and power, to be honest. It looks like it, but it's not, my guy. Right? Sons of Kalon and fairly synergistic with each other? Kind of. But like, are you using Lighter and Bernice together? No. You're using Piper and Lucy together, but you can use Lucy anywhere else. You can use Lucy, Lighter, Ellen Jo now, right? Trigger. Oh, Trigger is supposed to be the Aftershock character for Soldier Zero Ambi. Bro, have you seen Miyabi, Trigger, and Yanagi teams? Have you seen Yixuan, Trigger, Jshoea team? Literally, the synergies are endless.
they're very cross-faction. And you know, there's no sign of synergy creep, if you want to call it that. No sign at all. Yeah. I hope you're right. I don't want ZZ to end up like HSR. Yeah, HSR is kind of cool, bro. Well, HSR's okay. That's different, bro. Called. You're coming at it from a turn-based strategy RPG game. This is an action RPG, completely different basis. I agree with you because it's Hoyoverse. You don't want to do it, right? But it is a completely different game, a completely different ecosystem that we've created here. Around the characters, the environment, aka like the enemies, like it is just completely different in how they relate to each other. So yeah, hopefully that dispels a few of your worries. Yeah, no sign of synergy creeping at all, or like, you have to use this with this. You don't. There's multiple options everywhere else. And alt options that I find really, really fun. I mean, we always know that in part 2 and then again in the same universe as HO3 HSR, assuming at the end again, my theory is that divides a bubble universe and the sea of content. Amongst many others. I also agree that Genshin is a bubble universe of like a truer universe, but then also, funny enough, that by thus, you know, and spoiler alert for the Genshin story if you don't want to listen to it, but like by legit creating a whole new universe or a whole new world, parallel worlds, you low-key created a whole new bubble universe. Right, because the sky isn't real. If the sky is fake, then you could assume that it's in a bubble universe that we're stuck in a point in time and that we're looping through that time, right? Just like a Samsara in HI3. So, in HSR, you don't even care what the enemies do. You always play the same. Yes. I mean, not really, but yes. Color, I agree. Like, because what you want to do is press this button to set up this character and set up this character for you to do this. But at the same token, there are other characters that do have interactions of like, oh, I need this character or I need to see this character do this. But they become very niche because you would have to rely on the mechanic versus other characters not relying and just doing their own thing, right? So in that vein, that's why those characters are stronger. But funny enough, that's why Yixuan's such a beautifully crafted character, right? Yixuan can parry, right? Yixuan can gain adrenaline from dodging and perfect assisting, right? Yet that's supplementary to her core gameplay, so that if you guys can utilize those mechanics, you get to a higher level, more advanced level of gameplay. That's why Yixuan's so... Ah, my God, I could have a whole dissertation, bro. Which, I mean, I already have, but I'm gonna have in my advanced guide video very soon, which had to be delayed because of other videos, so yeah. You should explore more. It's really just Caesar and Yixuan now. Ellen too, maybe. Ellen, and I was thinking who could also add the parry? Janeth of Do. Janeth of Do could very well benefit from, you know, Sao Cao parry. Could very well benefit from a Sao Cao parry. Yeah. Run the right way? Yeah. Nom. Wait, did I go this way already, chat? I might have gone this way already. No, I did not. Jing really needs a buff. Yeah. Yeah.
Damn. I couldn't Sakao way it hit me. That was the whole point of me using the Sakao. But like, my theory is that like, you know how Ellen Joe automatically launches the dash attack? Jane Doe can automatically finish Sakao after she parries. Wouldn't that be sick? And then like you condense the whole assault. For the rest of the assault, you can condense it into that last burst. And give her a burst of passion. Yeah, wouldn't that be sick? Wouldn't that be sick, chat? I think that's like one of the best ways to buff her. And make her so much more of a quick character. Because right now, she's just like a slightly better version of Piper. But like, if you can make her condense that window, the speed at which you play her is just so much faster. Is that already Jane's Mindscape? Is it? Is it the M6? That would already fix quite a bit about her gameplay already, yeah. I don't think so. It doesn't finish the attack for you. Yeah, it doesn't, no. Yeah. It's not Mindscape already. Yeah, hello. Well, thank you for refollowing. Welcome back. Also, chat, take these last 10 minutes. Get your tickets right now. I don't have the new giveaway command, I don't think. Let me update it, actually. Streamlabs. Giveaway. Jufufu. $100 Jufufu whole session. For the community, one winner through Twitch. Raffle will be pulled once Jufufu banner releases. Good luck. Hold up. One ticket per stream. Multiple can be accumulated. There we go. Nice. Can I redeem another one? One per stream, Nagifuma. One per stream, but every stream you can get a new ticket. Yeah, every stream you can get a new ticket. Yo, also, Keto Main, it's been a minute. How have you been, man? Yeah, and if you guys have just literally joined in today's stream, like, you most likely have at least 1,000, right? So, hey, good on you guys. And then tomorrow morning, I'll have some. So, turn on notifications, chat. Yeah. Turn on notifications. Keep the suckers on. How do you keep track of the tickets, or is it automatic? Automatic, Justin. Automatic. Yeah. Sorry, friendo. I've been active in the stream only with 650. You can get more if you join the stream for multiple days as well. So that also, like, yeah. So like there are other bonuses that you can get for joining the stream. So like if you're like completely new, then you might not get all those bonuses. Yeah. Bro, I just need somebody with a heavy attack. Fuck. Anyways. Makes sense? Yeah. There are other bonuses, like there are like multiplicative bonuses. There's like a one-time, like it gives you like more points the more streams that you jump into. Basically, it's like a combo type of thing. Yeah. Stream Streak, I think it's called. Is it Stream Streak? I don't know. Might be Stream Streak. If you swap off Cow Chop, sorry, what? Salcow, it would finish plus or EX would charge into the one in the last voyage. It would be perfect in my opinion. I agree. I agree, dude. There's so many ways that you can optimize her kit without like legit just like changing her drastically. A lot of buffs that you can do that are like that kind of mimic Ellen Joe low key. Yeah, I agree. Are doing almost at the start with exactly 2k, only 540. You'll get there, my guy. You'll get there. Also, there's a Google extension, I think, that automatically redeems. So every now and then, it'll be like, hey, gain an extra this amount of points if you click on the channel point thing to check it. Like, some people miss those because they're just watching stream, right? Which makes sense. You guys should be watching stream. But like, sometimes people will miss those. Better TV. Yeah, it's on Better TV. Yeah. So you can turn that on. And you guys also get emotes from BTTV, so might as well. Do you play GN? Yeah. Yeah, I play GN. Yeah. I know some text from what's the guy's name? Not Linol. There was another guy who's like a super crazy GN player. I forgot his name. I saw his video, I'm like, oh shit, dude, that rotation's insane, bro. I forgot the YouTuber. But yeah, I'm not like the big combo guy. But like I will, you know, I would say I have a good understanding of combat. If I was a mid-haul zero run, I would stay longer. No, you're fine, buddy. Thank you so much for sticking around. I do appreciate it. We're pretty much going to end here. Yeah, we're pretty much going to end here, chat. Yeah. Let me go to Phalim Heights, and then I got to go Swapian Temple it up, and then we're done. Josh, what do you expect? VTuber faction? I would say 2.4, if not 2.5 or 6. They are an alt side faction. I'm so close to 40, bro. I'm so freaking close. Dispatch. Aish, caramba. 2 hours? Yeah, I'll be up for 2 hours. That should get me to 100, chat. If that doesn't get me to 100, that's bullshit, bro. Actual bullshit. I gotta do it tomorrow, but still, like, that'd be bullshit. Got me on that bullshit. What time is it? 11? I got 6 hours. And then go for Common Lane 3. We already gotta start farming this already. So we can go 6 hours for this one. Yeah. Alright, cool. Oh, sorry. This one. Discarded. Oh, I got the refined lipstick thing. The anchor and the lantern. Okay. Thanks, Volner. Appreciate it, guys. Yeah, make sure get your tickets on your way out, and we'll see you guys tomorrow morning, bright and early, or in the evening time for you guys, actually. Crafts. Crafts. 6,000. Crafts. And then what's the hot hand right now? Is it this thing? Did you watch the Jufufu demo that dropped 1 hour ago? Ricard Master. I do need to watch that shit. You're right. Also, welcome in, Ricard. Damn it, man. I forgot to do that. I'll do that. Craft this. And then you're fine at 600. And then let's get the new water lantern and pestle. There we go. Nice. It's all been 2 hours? Damn, that's crazy, chat. 2 hours blew by so fast. That's crazy. Yeah, I'll watch it with you guys. Yeah, 100%. Let me go Gamba my Bang Boos real quick. I wonder if I have more Bang Boos to Gamba. Alright, read. Go buy. This week I can buy it tomorrow, right? Yeah, okay, that's fine. I'll buy it tomorrow. You see how I need more Bang Boos to Gamba? I have 10. Fuck off. Alright, that's it. Alright, let's react, chat. Let's react. React anytime. I'll record this for Jewis too. Yeah, I'll record this for Jewis. I should definitely record this for Jewis. Alright, everybody. Say hi to YouTube. Say hello to YouTube. And make sure you guys go exclamation point new vid, chat. Exclamation point new vid. Go check out our latest Jufufu early access guide. All right. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Where is my guide actually? I'm right here. Let's freaking go. You know, you got the classics 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm right there, chat. I'm right there. Check me out. Check me out. I'm right here, baby. Just a few videos down. Not too shabby. Not too shabby, I do say so myself. Okay, to be fair, I mean, Mr. Poke has way more viewers. So my video doing 300, hey, pretty good. Make sure you guys keep going supporting it. Go rewatch it. It would mean a lot. Hell yeah, chat. All right. Here we go. Jufufu, the heroic roar of the tiger. That sounds way too cute.
Clay Summit prowls a fierce tiger, mystic arts master and skilled fighter. Has seen your sister, Justice is her name. She fights wrongs with the hero's claim.
Okay.
Make sure you tidy up the temple.
Oh my god, the animation is so cute.
So cute. Like a little kitty.
Oh no. She can't beat the allegations. Dude, save me, Fufu. I had to pause it. I'm not a pausing Andy, but that is way too funny. Go! Don't worry, guys. She gains momentum. Guys, don't worry. Okay? She gains momentum from this. Okay? It's still useful. She gains momentum, guys. All right? It's support. Okay? It's an important part of her kit. Okay? Kablooey!
Senior, you're
So cute.
adorable.
Dude, that was way too funny. That was way too funny. I gotta rewatch a few segments here because like it was just so quick.
And skilled fighter. Has seen your sister, Justice is her name. She rights wrongs with a hero's claim.
Like there's so many stills in this that are just so freaking good, dude.
Make sure you tidy up the temple.
Oh. Just let me pet you. Just let me pat. Give her the good pats. Oh. Why is she cleaning? The devious. So gentle, so fluffy, round eyes, adorable, orange sweet cake. Oh, big round eyes. Sorry, big round eyes. What the fuck is this? Yo. Oh. Oh. Bro, I'm telling you, this trailer is all time. This trailer is all time, man. All right, it's not crazy cinema. No one's horrifying. It's just so freaking cute. It's just so freaking cute. Fear not. Look at her. The tiger in their natural habitat.
Senior, you're so adorable.
You are so adorable. I thought, like, low key, the blue hair, I thought this was Belle for a second. Box cat. Just peak references, chat, all around. Oh. We need that as an emote. Rawr. So it's one of the mods take it. Yeah. Yeah. Or if anything, chat, you take it and give it to one of the mods. Yeah. Upload it to 7TV. Make it an emote. Take it, make it an emote. Yeah. I think take this one. Take this one right here. Take this one, chat. See. Rah. Oh, this right here. I got it. I'll send it to Discord. You guys can make the emote. I got it. All right. Perfect. All right. There you go, chat. That's your homework for tonight. All right. There you go. I put it in the general. You guys do with that what you will. All right. That's perfect. That's perfect. So freaking cute, chat. So freaking cute. All right. Well, that was our Jufufu react. Hey, make sure to subscribe to the second channel and make sure to check out our main channel for the early access Jufufu guy. We also have a bunch of infographics if you guys are too lazy to watch a full video, and a bunch of other great resources and fun streams headed your way. So, see you guys in the next one. Peace. All right. Now Juvu versus Miyabi. Okay, well, hold up now. Hold up. Oh my god, look at this. Look at this. Wow. Oh, that one's cute too. I gotta save all of them, chat. I need to save all of them. I need to save all of them, all of them. For Lova, Resonator preview. Chat, is there a video for this? Haha. Holy shit. Holy. What? Really? Oh, Tiger movie from the opening Tiger Roar. It's the embodiment of peak. Yep. Yeah. Roar. Oh wait, hold up. Oh wait, why did I? Idiot. Let me. Can I edit that? Hold on, wait. Shit. I didn't mean to post the full thing. Edit. There we go. I posted my whole screenshot, bro. I love ZZZ. What the hell? Yo, I think we're looking at two different things here. Yo. Rawr. Oh, the cat box too. Live reaction. Holy live reaction. Oh, holy cinema. All right, chat, that is it for today. Make sure you guys go check out our new video, !new vid, our early access Jufufu guide. All right, make sure to spread the good word. Make sure to share it out with everybody. Share it out with the folks. You know what to do, B. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning for the regular stream and also for Run and Bun. Yeah, that's it. Oh, excuse me. Do I rate anybody? Dude, who's up at 12? Who the hell is up at 12? Also, thank you guys for showing up. Like, holy shit, we had like 100+ people in chat at 12. The fuck? Much love, chat. Thank you guys. Appreciate y'all. Go visit Ruby. Go visit Ruby. All right, peace. Bye, everybody. I'm gonna go get some beauty sleep. Go finish some scripting, some editing, and then go get some beauty rest. Peace, everybody. We'll see you guys tomorrow for Run and Bun and more stream. Bye. Bye-bye. Thanks so much for hanging out. Bye-bye.